Have you ever wondered if dark chocolate can lower blood pressure? It's a question that has piqued the curiosity of many, and not just those with a sweet tooth. Health enthusiasts and researchers are equally intrigued. And for good reason. Dark chocolate, renowned for its rich, indulgent flavor, is packed with nutrients and antioxidants, making it a topic of interest in the health world. But can this delicious treat truly have an impact on our blood pressure? To understand how dark chocolate might affect blood pressure, it's important to understand what blood pressure is first. Simply put, blood pressure is the force applied by your blood against the walls of your arteries as it moves through your body. It's a bit like the water pressure in your garden hose. Too much pressure can cause damage, while too little can mean that things don't work as they should. Maintaining a healthy blood pressure is vital for your overall health, as extremes in either direction can lead to serious health problems like heart disease or stroke. Now let's talk about dark chocolate. The key players here are compounds known as flavonoids, which are a type of plant-based antioxidant found in various foods including dark chocolate. These flavonoids, specifically those known as flavonols, have been found to have a number of health benefits. They're believed to improve heart health by helping to lower blood pressure and reduce inflammation. Flavonols do this by encouraging your arteries to produce a gas called nitric oxide. This gas sends signals to the tiny smooth muscle cells around your arteries, telling them to relax. When these muscles relax, your arteries widen and your blood pressure decreases. So how does dark chocolate come into the picture? Cocoa, the main ingredient in dark chocolate, is packed with these beneficial flavonols. The darker the chocolate, the more flavonols it contains. Because of this, dark chocolate could potentially have a positive effect on your blood pressure. But it's not all sweet news. The reality is that while dark chocolate does contain these beneficial flavonols, it also comes loaded with calories and sugar. Too much can lead to weight gain, which could negate any potential blood pressure benefits. Over the years, numerous studies have been conducted to investigate the potential health benefits of dark chocolate, particularly concerning blood pressure. One pivotal study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association involved 44 adults with prehypertension, or stage 1 hypertension. These individuals consumed a dark chocolate bar daily for 18 weeks. The results? The dark chocolate group demonstrated a slight but significant reduction in blood pressure. In contrast, another study in the British Journal of Nutrition found no significant impact on blood pressure. Participants in this study were given dark chocolate, white chocolate, or no chocolate for 15 weeks. At the end, no significant changes in blood pressure were observed across the groups. So why the differing results? Well, there are a few possibilities. One reason could be the varying cocoa content of the chocolate used in different studies. Dark chocolate with higher cocoa content tends to have more flavonoids, compounds believed to lower blood pressure. Another reason could be differences in the study design itself, including the size and demographic of the study population, the duration of the study, and the amount of chocolate consumed. Let's consider a meta-analysis published in the Cochrane Database of Systematic Reviews. It compiled data from 13 studies involving over 500 participants. The analysis concluded that flavanol-rich chocolate and cocoa products caused a small but statistically significant reduction in blood pressure. The researchers noted, however, that the studies were of short duration and long-term effects are still unclear. One study that raised eyebrows was published in the Archives of Internal Medicine. It involved nearly 20,000 people and spanned a decade. Participants who reported eating more chocolate had lower blood pressure and were less likely to suffer from heart disease or stroke. However, this was an observational study, meaning it can't prove cause and effect. It's also worth noting that the study didn't distinguish between dark and other types of chocolate. Lastly, a study in the Journal of Hypertension found that consuming dark chocolate did not significantly lower blood pressure in hypertensive patients. The researchers suggested that the potential blood pressure lowering effects of dark chocolate might be more pronounced in individuals with normal or slightly elevated blood pressure. As you can see, the research on this topic is quite mixed, but there's enough evidence to suggest that dark chocolate might have some beneficial effects on blood pressure. But remember, while dark chocolate may have potential benefits, it's not a substitute for a healthy lifestyle or prescribed medication. The key is moderation and balance. So if dark chocolate can potentially lower blood pressure, how much should you eat? As with all good things, moderation is key, and dark chocolate is no exception. The research studies we've discussed suggest a daily intake of dark chocolate for potential health benefits. The recommended amount is about 1 to 2 ounces per day, which is equivalent to a small square or 2 from a typical dark chocolate bar. It's important to remember that while dark chocolate might be packed with flavonoids, the compounds thought to be responsible for its blood pressure lowering effects, it's also high in calories. An ounce of dark chocolate, for instance, contains around 150 to 170 calories depending on the brand and the cocoa content, and those calories can add up pretty quickly if you're not careful. Furthermore, the cocoa content matters. The higher the percentage of cocoa, the more flavonoids the chocolate contains. Look for dark chocolate that has at least 70% cocoa. That's where you'll find the most health benefits. Higher cocoa content also means a more bitter taste, which might not be to everyone's liking. A small amount of high-quality, high cocoa content dark chocolate can be a part of a balanced, heart-healthy diet. But it's not a standalone solution for high blood pressure. It's still crucial to maintain a balanced diet, regular exercise, and a healthy lifestyle overall. And remember, every individual is different. What works for one person may not work for another. If you have high blood pressure or other health concerns, always consult your doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet. For more health and lifestyle tips, subscribe to the Life is Positive